give Ron and his players credit. We had a tough time matching up from the get-go at multiple positions. They're playing at a really high level offensively right now with 3 out of top 10 leading scorers in our league. So we needed a exceptional defensive effort today, starting with just on the ball. And unfortunately, we weren't able to execute that. But it's not like you're not executing it against nobody. You're executing it against 3 real high-level scorers, and obviously Coleman's playing the best basketball of his career right now, shooting the ball extremely well. Played great the other day against Temple as well. And we just, cut it to 6 there with, 5 minutes to go in the half and 4 minutes to go in the half, and just didn't finish out the half well. And then they scored in the first possession of the second half. And you're just playing catch-up the entire time. And when they're scoring those points, they're able to get into some token pressure, which impacted us for the first time all year. And then now you're in the shot clock situation against the zone. So had us off kilter the entire game, more or less, and give those guys credit at the end to come in and play those last 7 or 8 minutes and competed at a much higher level than we were in the first 33 minutes.
Coach, you talked about cutting the lead down to 6 late in the first half, but it seemed like the whole game, Tulane had at least 4 guys on the floor that could handle the ball and create off the bounce. Was this just a game where it was just hard to guard?
Yeah, we have some difficult matchups, and obviously I thought in game 1, Jameer did a great job on Forbes, tremendous job on Forbes, and him not being out there, he's, with Javon and him, we have, 2 pretty good perimeter defenders, you know what I mean? And Sam getting into early foul trouble hurt us a little bit as well, because, he's pretty good. But like I said, with Cross handling the ball a lot, and then James handling the ball a lot, playing, kind of guarded by a 4-man a lot, they put you in some difficult situations. And what they do is they're able to get into the paint and either finish, because they're all, Cook and James and Cross have enough strength to finish around the basket. And the way they're shooting the ball right now with Coleman and with Forbes, it's tough, because now if you're packing it in, you're giving up threes. But you got to be able to be in those help positions before the drive occurs, which makes shorter closeouts. But we were always one step behind in terms of what we needed to get done in terms of not only guarding the ball, but that next defender who's supposed to be in the help.
You mentioned Jameer not being available due to his ankle injury. You don't have Jalen, and you've had some guys that have been under the weather.
Yep.
And even playing under the weather. And now you got another game in less than 48 hours. How challenging is it to find guys you can put out on the court that are ready to compete on?
Well, that's what we're supposed to do, and so guys, we gotta tighten it up and go out there and compete on Thursday night, and it's not just that we play tonight and then we play on Thursday. It's the accumulation of 3 games last week and then playing this. This is not a good time to have 2 guys miss practice just due to the flu, and then obviously Jameer with the ankle injury. But at the same time, there's a level, as I talked about, and that's why maybe more disappointed in everything is just due to the fact that for 3 games we did compete. And I say it, and I'll say it again: if you don't compete at a high level, you don't have a chance to be successful. If you compete at a high level, at least you give yourself an opportunity to do that. And we just were not able to muster that today.
Coach, the silver lining is I've never seen a game where a team didn't get an offensive rebound. You shut them out completely. Great job boxing out, huh?
Yeah, we did a good job, and to be honest with you, they're not a great offensive rebounding team. In addition to that, when you shoot 52% from the field, there's not a lot of offensive rebounds to be had. We had 12 offensive rebounds, which was good, but we got to get, I always say you got to get a point and a half for every one, and we only had 11 second chance points. But the thing again that hurt us, our turnovers, 19-2 points off turnovers. That's the difference in the game. You got to be strong with the ball. You got to be strong with your decision making against their zone, against their pressure, and we just weren't able to do that tonight.
Coach, and the worst thing is they're live ball turnovers.
Yeah.
It's not like you're traveling or
Right.
It's just
Just casual with the ball in a lot of cases, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Not strong, they had a couple of times they just took the ball from us. You got to be stronger than that, and we've proven we can be. We just were not that tonight.
And on the other side of the turnover battle, they only turned the ball over 7 times. You guys in the defense pride yourself on active hands, active defense, and forcing a lot of turnovers. What do you think contributed that tonight?
Well, they don't turn the ball over. They're top 15 in the country in the amount of turnovers per game. They don't turn the ball over. They, as Russ said, they got the ball in one guy's hands, or they throw a couple passes, and then that guy's getting a shot up. So there's not a lot of passes to turn the ball over, and they spread you out enough where, like I said, it's difficult for the help. But that's one of their, in terms of their tenets of their program, they don't turn the ball over. Like I said, they average like 9 turnovers a game. I think they're top 15, top 10, maybe even in the country. So, 7 is about the normal number. And we're a team that does, like Temple and Cincinnati and even Wichita State forcing, 13, 14, 15 plus turnovers. You're not going to do that against Tulane.
Coach, I know this sounds like a broken record. You're getting good shots. How frustrating is to sit there and watch them just not go down?
Yeah, and you take away, I guess the silver lining is you said, that you take away Sorrell's 4 for 7, we're 4 for 15, everybody else, which isn't great, but it's better than we've shot. You know what I mean? 30%. We take 30% right now. But yeah, I mean, we gotta be able to make some shots. And the one thing that we didn't do today, we didn't finish around the basket as well as you need to finish around the basket. We went inside early, which was one of our things that we wanted to do, but we need to capitalize on that. We missed a couple. You got to make those shots around the basket. You got to, when you get fouled and you're right at the rim, you need to finish those. And in the first half in particular, it put us in that hole right there, in that 13-point hole.
You guys shot, some of your best 2-point shooting performance of the game. You mentioned Sorrell had 4 of those. That was what you saw in the second half.
Yeah, and obviously we told him he needed to be aggressive, and that's I thought he was. I thought he made some good plays, and maybe hopefully he can build on that a little bit. We need his scoring, and we need his scoring in quality offensive possessions, and I thought maybe, especially the last couple minutes, he took good shots, made a couple good plays, because it can't just be about shooting. It's also got to be about playing the game the right way, and I thought he did a much better job of that in the second half for us.
What happened on that baseline out of bounds play in the first half? You were on defense.
Yeah.
And Caleb was trying to change who he and Russ were guarding, and the officials still let him inbound the ball.
Yeah, when you see that happening, that you hold the ball. You know what I mean? But we shouldn't have been trying to switch that, because that's not what we do. You know what I mean? Russ is on the ball all the time.
Because I noticed a couple of coaches jumped up right away.
Yeah, and
That
then
was just a miscommunication.
yeah, and misinterpretation as well. You know what I mean? So you just hold the ball. It happens twice a game. You know what I mean? So
I knew that was going to be a little spot, though.
yeah, and I can't say anything more than that.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you, buddy.